Alan Dershowitz, a prominent American lawyer, left the Democratic Party, citing concerns over several anti-Israel voices within the party, including members he viewed as anti-Jewish and the Democratic National Convention's stance. Dershowitz pointed to Vice President Kamala Harris's failure to preside over an address by Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu as a significant factor in his decision to leave the party. He expressed disappointment in the Democratic National Convention, describing it as the most anti-Israel and anti-Jewish convention he had experienced in his political career. At the Chicago Convention, Dershowitz was disturbed by the presence of anti-Israel speakers and protesters who called for the destruction of Israel, a key moment leading to his departure. Dershowitz labeled the Democratic Party as no longer aligning with his values, transitioning from being a loyal Democrat to now identifying as an independent. He highlighted a growing division within the Democratic Party, especially after the October 7th attack on Israel by Hamas, leading to varying stances on Israel's response. While some Democrats called for restraint in Israel's military actions, Dershowitz criticized the failure to equally condemn Hamas and Hezbollah for their roles in the conflict. Dershowitz specifically mentioned Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders as figures who he believed represented anti-Israel sentiment in the party. Anti-Israel protesters outside the DNC in Chicago deeply disturbed Dershowitz, reinforcing his belief that the Democratic Party no longer represents his values on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Dershowitz criticized Reverend Al Sharpton, an American civil rights activist who participated in the convention and has faced past accusations of anti-Semitism, further contributing to his disillusionment with the party. Dershowitz's departure from the Democratic Party reflects a broader trend of division, especially regarding foreign policy and how the U.S. should approach the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Some members of the Democratic Party have refused to condemn Hamas, and this, along with growing criticism of Israel, has contributed to Dershowitz's decision to leave. Dershowitz hopes the current administration will adopt stronger pro-Israel policies and take a more aggressive stance against threats from Iran and Hezbollah in the coming months. His departure from the Democratic Party followed a gradual distancing over time, but the recent Democratic National Convention in Chicago was the final factor that led to his decision. Dershowitz's discontent with the party showcases the growing polarization within U.S. politics, where issues such as Israel's defense and international alliances are creating deep divisions.